Hi, Nick here for another edition of If I Can Do It, You Can Do It Too. Today we finished the 33 Hot Rod Coupe by Traxxas. So I guess the project today is to take this body, all its parts, put them on mat. And that's what our goal will be, see if we can. So let's start first by taking a look at what this body has to offer us. Just a couple of pins in the back we'll pull off. This one down there. Put it the right way. Take the chassis, set that aside. Don't need it. What we've got to take is all of these lights and everything off of this and install it onto this. That's the goal. You can see there's wire ties, little baby ones, so I'll have to get in here and snip them off and see if I can undo all of this. Okay, we got all the wire ties cut and all the wiring is loose. Now I'm going to remove some of these lights and figure out how these little bulbs go into those sockets. So I've got this little RC modeling kit. Hopefully I've got the right size little ratchet tools. I think this one will help. Help me get the... I can see getting the headlights off is going to be a bit of a bear. I got one out. I got one of the headlights out. Let's see if we can get this other side out. To me, like there's a little screw in the back of the headlight bucket, and that's going to hold the lens on and maybe hold the light in. I took apart the spare headlights that came with the new body, and I can see now it is one screw and then the wire is just pressed into the back of the lens. So I just got to get these ones apart and then I can reinstall them on the new body. And that's all there is to it. And then these lights will fish back in through the hole and we should be good to go. Yeah, pop, like I thought, the grill just pops. And this just comes out. And that light should just feed right through that hole. I'll use the new headlight buckets, but I'm going to reuse the bracket here and reuse the tail light assemblies. That way I don't have to take them apart because they just fall right out. And just put the tail lights into the new body. There'll be nothing to it. Just gotta fish this wire through here, and that wire through there. What I remembered is I have to get these buckets of stuff because once I get them together, then I'm going to paint this part white. Next part. The headlight bucket has a slot in it, so it's just a matter of lining the slot up with the wire and the screw hole up with the slot and putting it back together. I like this. Like that. The screw should just wiggle it around a little till you find the hole. And there it is, right there. Alright, so we've got these sanded down a little bit so we can paint them. Once we paint them and they dry, we'll just stick them back in there. And lights are on. The wires are in. Now, I don't have the little zip ties, but you know, some of that Gorilla tape, and that'll hold it in place. And now we're gonna put the grill in. I have those 2 batteries to charge. Let's charge another one here. And nothing to it really. You just pull these out. Slide them over. Oh, they're warm. Plug that one in. Hit the button. And it'll charge. So I promised you I'd show you a way to make these vents, side vents on the car. So I decided to try and make a decal. And but let me show you how I got there. First, what I did was I took a picture of the car, obviously. So we took a bunch of pictures. I'll show you them. Of the 5 or 6 pictures I took, the one I liked was that one. I took it and I cropped it and I edited it, and you know, that's what it kind of looked like. The scale of the car is 1:10 scale, and believe it or not, it's exactly 1:10 to the real life thing. So I measured the car, and this is 24 inches and just a bit, 24.5 inches. And when I scale it down to 2.45 inches, it matches the car perfectly. So the 110 Traxxas scale is exactly 110. I measured a couple of areas on the car. One was 47.5 inches on the car, and it was 4.75 inches on the model. So we know that we've got a 110 scale. So that's what I did. When I got it down to, you know, the right size, it just turned, when it printed, into a big black blur. And I just created another little line drawing. Now let me see, I'll just pull this out. So there's just a line drawing, and it's just laid over top of it to give it some definition. Now I'm going to print it on some decal paper, and we'll see how we've done. She's complete. Side vents are in, headlights are working. Tail lights are working. That's awesome. And so the 33 Hot Rod by Traxxas is complete. Now the big 33 Hot Rod is still in the garage, and it's been a little bit too cold to go out there and work on it. But I'll get back at it soon, and like I've always said, if I can do it, you can do it too.